I'm 47 years old. Obviously, I'm from Denmark. I've been a coach for many years. I have a wife and 3 kids. And the reason I became a coach as well, I was not the best player. I played in many clubs. I actually played in Maldives as well. That's a long story, but the main thing, the end of the day, I wanted to show that if you treat people right, and if you do right with people, then you can get everything out of them. Because I was a player, and I had a lot of coaches where I saw a lot of good things, but I also saw a culture, especially in the old days. Like in the old days, it was like if a coach told us to jump, we jumped. Now the culture has changed a little bit. If we tell them to jump, they will say, well, why? But that's a culture thing. But at the end of the day, I think it's important that you treat people with respect. But you can tell them exactly what you want from them if you have a good relation to them. And that's the person I am, and that's the vision I have. And I think that it will create results. And I actually know that because in those 16, 17 years, I always won. And that's maybe a little bit strong to say, but that's not at least the right thing, because I always overachieve in my teams, and that's my goal here as well. So that's the person I am. I'm a family person. I want my family around me. I want my kids to be have a good culture around them, and that's one of the reasons as well that it's Switzerland, because what a country. So it's especially what I could feel around, especially in this club, where the values are tremendous and extraordinary, and that's a big part of the reason that I decided to join as well, to be a part of this extreme fantastic football club.
Aber ihr habt einleitend gesagt, ihr habt das Trainerprofil nochmals überdacht und uns schon gut überlegt, was brauchen wir beim FC Zürich, was braucht die Mannschaft, und eben wir brauchen jemanden, der kurzfristig uns hilft, aber eben auch mittel- und langfristig mit uns zusammen die FCZ-Strategie umsetzen will. Das ist schon so. Das Profil aktuell hat ein bisschen anders ausgesehen als im Sommer, das stimmt.
Especially the people around here, with the passion, the visions, the ambitions to do great things, and that's the main reason that I'm here. I like to win, and this is a club that has the possibility, have shown that they will win also in the end, and that's what obviously is one of my passions. Obviously, football-wise, it's important to me that we have an expression. We have an expression as a team, that we work together, that we are passionate in everything we do. I have leadership in many ways, but the main thing for me is that we do this together. We do everything as a team. Nobody's over the team. And I think it's important to create results. It's important to create culture. And you can see what culture did last year. This is not the first possibility to see that, but that created a championship team last year. And that's what we are. That's what we're looking to see in the future as well. Every time we want to see a team going in on the pitch and want to die for each other. And that's one of the main reasons I'm here. It's to come here and be a part of a great group, of a family club with values that puts the people high, and that's I'm looking forward to be a part of.
Ich hoffe erfolgreichen Fußball. Also das ist, glaube ich, mal das Allerwichtigste, wenn wir über die Trainerarbeit reden. Aber ich glaube, Bo hat das selber auch schon erklärt. Bo war Stürmer. Weiß, wie man Tore schießt, und seine Mannschaften, die er bisher trainiert hat, waren offensiv ausgerichtet. Beim FC Zürich grundsätzlich streben wir einen offensiven und begeisternden Fußball an. Ich glaube, letzte Saison, in der Meistersaison, haben wir gesehen, was es ausmacht, wie die Fans, wie die Menschen mitgehen, wenn wir im Stadion attraktive Spielweise zeigen und grundsätzlich ist das unser Anspruch und jetzt auch mit Bo, glaube ich, diese Begeisterung, die er verspürt, diese Energie, die er gibt, hoffe ich auch auf dem Fußballplatz sehen zu können.
I think in life, if you're positive, I think I think you get what you give, and I think it's a pretty simple answer to that. I'm happy and I want to create a culture around my players where they feel that I want to give everything for them, and hopefully they can feel the energy, they can feel the power, they can feel the trust, because I don't mind that people are making mistakes as long as they're doing their best. And that's more or less because I'm me. I'm 100%. You get what you see, and sometimes I'm. And you will probably see that already on Thursday in the game. I'm there, and I'm there for my players, and I'm going crazy to win, because the main thing is to create experience for people. And you get that as a football club, you get that as a team, you get that as a team member, you get as a club owner, you get as a fan, or even the press get good experiences if we win. And that's the main thing for me being me, and because I think that it creates energy, and everybody needs energy, and everybody needs positive people around them. And I just talked to Yannick as well, our captain, and like I told him, you like players in front of you who wants to die for you. Yeah, they want to go down and they want to die for me. They want to do everything. But that's a part of it. So everybody needs to trust each other. Nobody have to be afraid, because at the end of the day, it's me to blame. I put the team in, and I'll put the team in every time, and I need to be able to trust them. Otherwise, I'll find somebody else, because there's so many players here. They're so good. So many players that are so good. And I promise you, they will go in there and die for each other. And that's my main object. And if they do that, hey, then the rest will come. If they're not afraid, that's the way it has to be. And I think it's easy to talk about. Obviously, it's the most difficult part to get it out there, but it will come. And I've lost many games of football in my life as a coach. But to turn around things is the most fun part, because then you actually create something. Then you can actually see that you do a difference, and I think it's easy to win. But you show what you're capable of doing when you lose, because then you go into the real deep of yourself, and that's what we have to do now. We have to go in there and where it really makes something out of people, and we can really see what we are created of, and that's life. Hey, there's nothing more fun than life, but we have to be able to live it and not be afraid. Simple, a short answer: to win. But of course, with the other staff and the people around, to create an atmosphere where it's okay to make mistakes as long as we're doing our best, and to create a group again. Because it's not a long time ago since it was a fantastic group, and they have to believe in each other, make the confidence come back. And the only way we can talk, and you can probably hear that I can talk. But the main thing is, you have to show it. You have to experience life, because otherwise nobody believes in anything. When you called me, I was obviously not surprised. Of course, I would think they would call me. No, no, of course, Zürich is a big club. Everybody knows that, even in Denmark. So at the end of the day, of course, I was happy that to get that phone call, because I'm a coach. I want to get experiences. I want to be with be a place where there's ambitions, and there's belief, and there's a chance of winning something. That's what the first thing we actually talked about, and that's the possibility here. In the long run, we need to win, and that's the first impression I had, and I was happy, and my wife was happy as well. Like hey, Zurich, hey, that's a nice place, and it's that's a little bit different than I was thinking, but it doesn't matter. That's only good, because she's the chief.